Here's a collection of actual crimes committed by really dumb criminals. Just sit back and enjoy the insanity as we present. Stupid crime stories you just won't believe. In 1981, two very dumb robbers made a huge mistake. They robbed a gas station, tied up the attendant and took off with the cash. During their escape, they managed to get lost. They decided to stop at a gas station to ask for directions. They did not realize that it was the same station they had just robbed. Apparently, these morons simply made a circle and returned to the scene of the crime. The gas station attendant had already untied himself and called police. The two disoriented thieves were arrested. A robber approached a woman from behind as she was walking through a schoolyard in Boston. He grabbed her purse and ran. The purse contained her ID and $40 in cash. However, while the thief ran off with her purse, he dropped two of his own bags containing clothes and a pair of sneakers. He also had dropped a letter from his mom and his birth certificate. Police found him within hours just a block away. He gave the police a fake name and tried to say the lost items were not his. However, police were not buying it. He was arrested, fined $10,000 in cash. His bail was set at $500. A man in Russia ran out of gas during rush hour. So he got out and started to push the car off to the side. Some nice police officers showed up and were more than happy to help him push. Once the car was out of the way, the officers started to leave. However, they noticed that the door lock was broken and a screwdriver was sticking out of the ignition. After checking the plate number, they discovered the car had been stolen. They also found out that the man was wanted for a string of other car thefts. He was promptly arrested on the spot. A 23-year-old drug dealer from Poland was about to enter Germany. At the border crossing, the young man wanted to ask the German officials a question. There was a previous warrant for his arrest in one of the German states and he wanted to know whether the warrant was still valid there. If so, he would avoid going to that state. The German officials checked the warrant and it was still valid. In fact, it wasn't just valid for one state. It was valid nationwide. The border guards immediately arrested him and he was sent to prison. Here's a real gem. A thief, aged 25, broke into several homes in Washington, D.C. While gathering up items at one house, he decided to charge his cell phone. He heard someone coming and had to quickly escape through a window. Police searched the home and found his cell phone charging in the wall. Once it was determined that it did not belong to anyone in the home, the police took the phone. They then called one of his contacts on the phone and told them that the phone's owner was in a serious accident and they wanted to know his name. The person gave them the information and they were easily able to locate the crook. He was arrested and charged with burglary. Since the phone also had his fingerprints, police were able to connect him to 9 additional burglaries. Make sure you check out our other video series titled, The Real Story Behind the Song. This is a growing collection of behind-the-scenes stories on some of the biggest-selling songs from the past and present. We also explain the concept behind some of the most popular music videos ever made. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share the link with your friends. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for updates.